My father flew me home for the holidays, then disappeared and left me with my sister's kids. I thought it was finally going to be a warm family holiday. My father paid for my flight home, saying he missed me and wanted us all together again. The moment I landed, he hugged me tightly and smiled like old times. But the next morning, everything changed. He handed me the house keys, pointed toward my sister's 3 screaming kids, and said, "I need you to watch them for a few hours." Then he left. Hours turned into the entire day, then the night. No calls. No messages. My sister never showed up either. By midnight, I found a note on the kitchen table. My hands started shaking as I read it. "I needed you here because your sister left, and these kids have no one else." In that moment, I realized this holiday trip wasn't about family reunion at all, it was a desperate cry for help. He even booked my flight himself. I thought this was finally our chance to heal as a family. But the next morning, I woke up to the sound of children crying. My sister's 3 kids were alone in the living room, scared and hungry. My father was gone. No phone. No message. Just a note on the kitchen table. My hand shook as I opened it. "I'm sorry. Your sister ran away last night. I had no one else to trust. Please don't leave them." I stood there frozen. This wasn't a holiday reunion. He brought me home because the family was falling apart, and I was the last person holding it together. I looked at the 3 children huddled together on the couch, their eyes red from crying. The youngest one held my hand and whispered, "Is Mommy coming back?" My throat tightened, but I couldn't answer. Hours later, I finally found my father sitting alone in his car outside the house, tears streaming down his face. He confessed that my sister had been drowning in debt and disappeared in the middle of the night, leaving the children behind. "I didn't know what else to do," he said. In that moment, all the anger inside me faded. This wasn't betrayal, it was desperation. I walked back into the house, looked at those innocent faces, and made a promise to myself, no matter what happened, I wouldn't let this family break again. Because sometimes, the people who call you home aren't asking for your presence, they're begging for your strength. That night, I barely slept. The children finally drifted off beside each other on the couch, still clutching the blankets like they were holding onto the last piece of safety they had left. I sat by the window, staring into the dark, wondering where my sister had gone and what pain had pushed her to leave her own children behind. The next morning, I found an old envelope tucked beneath the front door. My hands trembled as I opened it. It was from my sister. "I'm sorry. I thought leaving was the only way to protect them from the people after me. Please keep them safe until I can fix this." My heart sank. This was bigger than debt, something dangerous was chasing her. I looked at the children eating breakfast in silence and knew one thing for sure, I wasn't just their uncle anymore. I had become their home, their shield, and the only person standing between them and a world that had already taken too much. Later that evening, just as I was putting the children to bed, a black car slowly pulled up outside the house. My heart stopped. 2 men stepped out and stood at the gate, scanning the windows like they were searching for someone. I quickly pulled the curtains shut and told the kids to stay quiet. My phone suddenly buzzed with an unknown number. With shaking hands, I answered. It was my sister. Her voice was weak and full of fear. "They found the house, didn't they? Listen carefully. Don't let them take the kids. There's a file hidden in my old bedroom closet. It has everything." Before I could say another word, the call cut off. I ran upstairs, tore through the closet, and found a small locked box hidden behind old clothes. Inside were papers, bank statements, and names that made my blood run cold. My sister hadn't just borrowed money, she had uncovered something powerful people wanted buried. In that moment, I realized protecting these children meant stepping into a danger none of us were prepared for.